I forgot to set up before I hit start stream. Oops. It probably shouldn't take too long to get everything ready. Why are you all the way over there? Why am I? Is my OVR advanced settings fucking me over or what? Huh? Where's my... Where's Tabor? Alright. Everything should be up. I think the... I think... Uh... I think my VR headset thinks I'm above ground or something, because when I set the boundary, or my Steam VR is like offsetting me to be like a foot or two higher than intended, which makes it really difficult to bend down and pick up stuff. I mean, I fixed it though. Why am I streaming again? Even though I just streamed like what, a couple hours ago? That's a very good question. I don't know the answer myself.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
What in the fuck? Oh wow, that's crazy. I can actually touch the ground now. Alright. Did I forget that? Why do I keep forgetting to sell the things that I toss in here? Maybe I should try to do a video where I use only the daily rations or whatever to carry me. That is a terrible idea. Well, terrible. Actually, I don't know if that's either a good idea or great idea. I wonder if we'll ever be eventually able to just straight up eat the tweak cheese and drink the Viper hot sauce. Sounds like a terrible idea, but it also sounds like a fantastic idea. Okay, what do we have here? How long has it been since been putting off that Shiro mission for so long? One rope, one wire spool, 3 nuts and bolts, three spark plugs. Well, okay. 3 nuts and bolts, 2 spark plugs, and 1 wire spool. That's what I need right now. Where's my air conditioning? It's getting hot in here. Where have I spawned? Don't want anyone waking up thinking wake up in the middle of the toilet. That's incredibly foreboding. Right, so we need nuts and bolts and it's a UMP mag. Are these nuts and bolts? Yep. Nuts and bolts and spark plugs. We'll hit that later. I don't think that's a... Are these nuts and bolts or... Wait, these are nuts and bolts. Those were power nails. I was bamboozled. 9x19. How much? Bleh. Wish I could have filled my Glock with it. I don't think my Glock was filled. Oh my god. Just open, will ya? I'm noticing a lack of enemies down here in the underground. If any of you know that song. Maybe I should write a script to test everything. If I knew how to write scripts, that is. Well, now I have no excuse. I wonder if there'll ever be a boss in Underground, or maybe they never designed Underground to ever have a boss in the first place. In which case, I think. Did I? Oh. Well, I mean, since it's here, I did not mean to keep that
the
on
appropriate areas.
in between my underground
Bunkers are
raids,
no longer considered
but I
safe.
guess I'll hang on to it. What's the harm, I suppose? I'll be taking this. So the bags are so fucky wucky that I can do that, but it's really hard to do anything else, put anything else inside the bag. I've been here before already. What am I doing? I've also been in here before. What am I doing? Nice marlin. As well. Just this place and then we go back the way we came. Pretty sure I didn't bring food, so this will work. Man, maybe it'll come with maybe the whatever will come with the wipe. So all this progress gone, but it's new beginnings, right? That's what the point of a wipe is. It would be incredibly hilarious if they eventually decide, if they say that that PVE will be a forever no wipe. Speaking of which, have they ever? They have yet to implement no white rooms, don't they? I remember that being like a thing a really long while ago. Is this? These are capacitors. I don't know how I know that. It's probably from an old mission, but whatever. Okay. Should be this way, I think. Nope, absolutely not. That's the way up. This way? Yeah, this way. Three feet, you said. When you want spark plugs, ye shall not get spark plugs. I didn't mean to take out a shotgun shell. Ammo left in that magazine, but it'll be fine. I'm actually slightly curious on if there'll ever be like a magazine. Can you? Nope. That's an ammo pouch, not a dumb pouch. I hope a magazine dumb pouch does come in the future though. Seems kind of weird that that apparent militants wouldn't have access to a dumb pouch of all things. Just seems sensible to have access to a dumb pouch. You are my fire. No, you are, you know, an active militant personnel. Just makes sense, but that's just my 2 cents. I do have a lot of oranges. I could technically hit the House of Scott, I suppose. Or well, yeah. Ribs gave me that purple this afternoon, so we could hit a purple here. Here, might as well. I could bring in that extra. Wait, now that I think about it, I don't lose backpacks. I don't lose backpacks in PVE anyway. So why am I still bring a gear tech? I mean, I have a second Ragnar. I mean, yeah, I could have. Justification back then was my Ragnar was used for holding all the weed, but that's not the case anymore. So I can just start bringing the Ragnar from now on, and just basically just shoving everything into my bag. All right, it's Loot Goblin. I think I'm tired because I wasn't even near that, but okay.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Thank you for the constant words of wisdom, proper. I greatly appreciate your efforts. Oh God. Let's take nerds. Yeah, this definitely when it is in my arm, all right. Let's try this in here for the achievement. Food and this thing. Okay, what the hell? one bandage in here. Let's get a second bandage. Can never have too many bandages, I suppose. Okay. Still, this has a side, no front, but you can just shove the gun in there, so I don't think it's that big of an issue. Yeah, I'm bound to headshot enough phoenixes down the line. Why do I hear them so close to me? That's interesting. I'm immediately heading down, so capacitators.
Celý je do jejich skurvených ksichtů.
This way. Now I'm starting to get a hang of the Matka underground layout. I mean, there's no one to contest for all the loot anyway, so I run however wildly and freely I want, right? Maybe I should switch to bind because I do a lot more jump. I'm still like, that's I guess there's also one thing that I like about Tabor is that you have mag palming. Which just, you feel awesome doing it. Well, it doesn't look like it's there again. Okay, let's go get... get the thing. I don't even know what 300 AC is. Blackout? Maybe. Starting to think people only run Ragnars just if they're running a purple or something, which I should be doing, I suppose. I'll take this. Yes. For the amount of looting I do, I guess a Ragnar would be better. Came from this way, I'm going. We're not going this way, actually.
Chicken!
Oops. Looks like someone can't count, or apparently look over to see that their gun is empty. Who's that guy? Is me. I remember when you could just stick the needle into your hand and just run around with it. It's highly irresponsible, but it also kind of bred a unhealthy culture of people being overconfident and just taking their fights. After just taking cover for 1 second again. This is the definition of insanity. Repetition at its finest. You run something again and again and again, hoping to get something different. And we do. Capacitors. I swear I got nuts and bolts in that same area twice. It's literally almost as if like that's a guaranteed nuts and bolts spawn or something. It would actually be quite hilarious if that was the case. I like how eventually I just stopped taking bandages, just because I just have a sheer amount of bandages and it's and it's like no longer needed for me to just take them. Even like the toilet paper or whatever is just unnecessary. I mean, okay, you know, now that I think about it, them adding in the toilet paper into bandages thing is kind of funny because no one's ever gonna use that mechanic just based off the fact that bandages are so extremely common to find in game. So what's with all the Makarov magazines? I swear this place is like the gold mine for. It is like the gold mine for GPUs because just today I've gotten more GPUs than I have in any one day worth of Tabor. It's just pot money. Money. I'm Mr. Krabs. I like money. Why did you build a second Krusty Krab? Money. And then there's just plankton steaming at the side, angry that the chum bucket isn't getting any any sales when the chum bucket is literally the equivalent of cannibalism. Because chum is made from fish guts, I believe. That's what that one thread said once said upon a time. Plankton was mad that he couldn't get fish to partake in what is literally cannibalism. No one's gonna miss that one shell. Don't worry about it. Oh, my aim is off. My aim has been so off today. Or not today. This session. What's with all the bird shot? We love birds. No, we hate birds. That's why we made a. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Devil May Cry. I broke something. I shot a wall. I shot like a circuit box or something, cause sure. I should be more greedy and just taking everything, considering I am using a Ragnar now. I'm bringing a purple keycard into raid, into Maka Underground after this, mostly because like in these moments where I find nothing but a GPU, the returns are slightly more diminishing. I mean, I get GPUs are really good, but honestly, it's like it's kind of underwhelming when you don't actually like you know, when you're specifically going after the red key card. So I'll just bring purples in to make myself feel better when I hit the thing. I mean,
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
connection
Bunkers
terminated.
are no longer
Hello,
considered
Miss Green.
secure.
Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Pardon the low energy. I was streaming before this a couple hours ago, so naturally, and now it's nighttime, so naturally I'm slightly more tired than usual. Yes, hello, hi. How are you doing? Hope your day has been going well and whatever. Or if your day has just started, hope you have a great day ahead, you know? It's just as simple as that. Come on. Me? Oh, I'm doing great. Playing GPU basketball. Good enough. I'm just gonna start running the vanilla again. Give me this. I'll retire this for now. Give me this. Yeah, it's not really nothing in mind. It's just it's late at night. I'm pretty tired in general, so nothing Nothing really much. Actually, wait. If I don't lose my items in PVE, why aren't I running these? Am I dumb or what? It's taken me this long to figure out that my best armor should be my always on armor in the PVE, because I'm never gonna end up losing this stuff anyways. I can't believe it. Why have I never thought about this before? I'm a genius. Why can I? The only thing I do is bring 4 pistol magazines in. Oh, I'm doing great, man. Like,
نظارة عمو. نسيته وريتكو.
living the life, you know, playing video games, streaming, you know, can't get any better.
يجي معي.
Oh shit. That could have been really bad. That was a mistake. Taking this. So Miss Green, I assume you played Tabor if you clicked on this stream. Well, I mean, if you do, it's been quite long into the raid, so I would expect most players to be pretty much like at level 5 already, or like pretty much all level 5 for all the
شو الله يدري.
for all the ones, so I can't believe they finally fixed the side thing for the Benelli. Actually, what's even more amazing is that in the first place they got a freaking sponsor, they got a freaking collab with Terran Technical, you know, the John Wick gun brand. Pretty sure they did they also partner up with Fincher and Arneman, since that was Rips' old thing and got put into the game. Guess we'll save those. Oh, hey, hello again, Spetsnaz. I'm just more late night streaming. Don't expect this way too often. This would be technically around the time that I actually am streaming, so this is the timing that you should be expecting of me. Turns out I did have time to play to be streaming at this hour. Just you know, a little bit at the expense of just a little bit at the expense. Red card again? Yeah, looking for more red cards. But this time, just in the event that I didn't get a red card, I brought a purple. I brought a purple out here just so that I can. I had the sudden realization, right? You're still doing solos, yeah. I had the sudden realization that the funny thing is that I realized that if I die in raid, I don't actually lose my items. so I got pretty much the full kit. I don't really have a much better helmet than this one, or at least one that I'm comfortable with, because I hate the ones with the visor. So I'm just going in full full with a full kit, because even if I die, I'll still get it back anyways, right? I don't know why it took me so long to realize that, but yeah. It's kind of like the same thing as as when I got in a stream. That's great. Oh my god. Is this a shotgun or a fucking truck tosser? What the hell? That thing sure as hell deleted those two. What the hell? I need this. And I believe I need one more spark plug. Yeah, but yeah, it's just I was today years old when I realized there was nothing in PVE. It's a crazy concept, isn't it? The game just You'll get too cocky, because that happened to me before, and I died again but didn't get my stuff back. Well, I have 2 Ragnars, so. Were you playing with a friend? Cause if your friend picked up your stuff, it may have justified you not giving it back. But so far, I've received all the stuff that I brought into raids, like my stupid I had a stupid idea to go in with only the Marlin and the Colt 45, and you can kind of guess how that one turned out. But I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, it's also like the point of this is to minimize deaths in the first place, so I think I'll be fine, probably. Where am I again? Still like that salty cola? I drank all of it. I now have nothing left in my room to drink. But it was alright, I guess. Alright, let me just park this right here and go and get a glass. Go and get a mug of water or something. Give me a moment. I step out my room and it smells like candy. I was like, who's eating? Why am I coughing? I just drank water. So I look over and I see my mom just wearing one of those facial masks. It looked horrifying, but maybe it's like a handsome Squidward thing where you have to be ugly before you become beautiful, like handsome Squidward. Can you play? I'm currently doing solos at the moment. I don't have team tactics, and I don't really plan to do viewer games anytime soon. So yeah. Sorry, dude. What am I stuck on? Who put that barrel there? Yeah, I know you both got team tactics, but it's just I don't like doing I don't enjoy doing viewer games. Well, thanks to the fact that I started realizing that I could just bring in this stuff now, I could probably fit this into my what the hell? What in the world? Yeah, I was gonna say it's like that was too out to be acceptable. I don't believe it. I actually did it. Earlier you had a heartburn. Oh man. That kind of sucks. Oh, Spetsnaz, there's two purples in here, right? Do you know which one is better? Because I think there's one over here and one over there, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is there one that's particularly better over the other, or or anything of that sort, or are they both pretty much the same? That's green? You know what? That is green. Never mind then. I'm talking out my ass, apparently. Fine dining. Cheeseburger. You have your answer. He's still here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not about. I think I have enough dignity that I won't pick up cat food. This is a snack. I'll take you. Maybe I don't know. Well, me saying I'm colorblind is not really an excuse because my color blindness is only concerning red, green, and it's only when those two colors are together. So I technically had no excuse to not know. I just naturally assumed that was a that was what it was. Purple. This purple is kind of pathetic, no? Like, the room is kind of small in it for what is a purple, no less. I mean, I do have an MP7. There's nothing, and okay, well, I can start bringing this. Start bringing this now. This is nothing, like, man. I guess to be fair, if I wanted a better thing, I should have had a green key card. I think silo purple is still by far the superior one, so oh well. Just know you'll try to be in every one of my streams. Oh man, that's a tall order. I would be really grateful if you did, but that's a tall order, because like, I'm gonna be honest, I rarely ever have regulars in my stream due to my abysmal streaming schedule. And that's not even a joke. My streaming hours are doodah. I hate you, stoner. Get out of my face. Are you fucking thirsty again? Brother. Brother. Wait, can I still shoot these off? Oh my god, the handling on this is terrible too. Are you guys playing together?
Just
Fine! Okay. Man ate that bird shot right to the face. Goddamn. This way. I'll probably extract if I can find a water bottle, I suppose. Unless I can find one like right here or something. Although I can't. Although I doubt a water bottle will just magically appear out of nowhere. That's another Saiga. Okay, wow. Kinda impressed. found two Saigas with drum mags in a row. Okay. Well, it's the opposite of what I need, but sure. I should probably just extract instead of looking for stuff. Yeah, okay, let's go. I'm sorry, my loot goblin self can't contain itself. It's too powerful. Yeah! We love Tabor.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
What is this? I don't know. You better stop coughing, boy, before I take action. Boy. I'm about to slap you silly if you don't stop coughing. Get up, get off your ass, get out of bed and get get yourself a tall glass of water already. Boy, quite frankly, I'm fed up with you coughing all the time. Any day now, man. Any day now. I swear to God. I keep forgetting to sell the stuff that I toss in to the fucking bin. I, for some reason, can never remember, and I am so pissed off at myself for never being able to remember. Oh, you know what I should start selling stuff for. In preparation for, I should start selling all this stuff for the Spectre, because that's the one that I'm going for. So it's never been about the money. I almost a little bit. I just remember a little funny thing. I remember once upon a time I accidentally threw my backpack into the trash over here. That was fucking stupid of me. Ugh. Ugh. That's probably too much powder. What the? Right. I forgot that they added the trainer thing. Now all I need is a wire spool, and then I can do that mission. Okay, cool. $2.5 million. Man. Probably completed one of the... Is there any specific ones? Oh, this is gonna happen anyways, so we can do that. Tabor rehabilitation is kind of useless. I don't know what Yuri is for. Can't even get can't have shit these days. Is Yuri useful? What does Yuri even sell? Is it the... Is Yuri the sunseed guy? It is, but what could I need that's at level 3? Tangerines? Find out. Everything that I need is kind of just already there, but sure. Yeah. You can buy food cock, I guess. Oh my god. I've been building up an empire of
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
what's it
Bunkers
called?
are no longer considered secure.
Of ban lists from all the fucking bots that I fucking just straight up ban, plus a couple annoying people. But that was a long while ago. I remember someone sent a unban request and I actually accepted it. This is the area where we go this way, I believe. Yep. Sure, why not? You're not serious, man. I swear to God, you literally just drank and ate like 2 minutes ago. How are you already How are you? Oh, did I not give you water? Okay. Yeah, that's my fault then. Oops. I'm sure we can find some water here though. Drink the toilet water if we need to. I mean, hey, how desperate are you, Mr. Ghost? Volk, whichever one you are. You think a wire spool is slightly easier to find? At least we got Soul's burrito. I mean, I have water, but I would prefer to just find some random ass.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
Random ass water bottle just lying around. Did I get any Reds? Well, not yet. I haven't checked the one in this rate yet, but there. Scar. Alright. Sure, why not? Do beans hydrate? I don't think so, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm almost out of water. Okay. What's going on? I'm a little weird with my... Is it because of this? It is. That was weird. I did not expect the nerd's pouch to become a solid object. That threw me off. You ran away, you genius. Here come your friends. That one dropped instantly. Okay, fine, I'll use the pistol. PvP or PvE? PvE exclusively. I don't like doing PvP. You know, it's shall we how shall we call it? PvE is a more stress-free environment. Plus, like, if you die, there's very little consequences because you get to keep your the insurance will guarantee that you get your items back no matter what you take out of with takeout raids, so just, you know, sure, I mean, it's an easy mode, but that's the whole point of PVE. I'm just here to relax and loot the place. Be a absolute loot goblin. That's the entire reason for existence here. Find a raid? Not yet. Hoping for one. You can go and visit Rips again. And I promise I won't feel this broken. I won't feel this absolutely broken about him this time. And if I find a raid, I'll make sure to bring a car battery for him. You know what would be great if Rips got a streamer item that was just a bottle of vodka. I remember he loved drinking Tito's Skull back in the day. So hey, I'm just spitballing ideas. Could be a streamer item for him, you know. Doesn't have to just be a memorial for him. It can go even further beyond. Static spawn, and there's still nothing. Well, then again, it's only been an hour and 13 minutes of raids, and it took me three hours just to find one raid, so would like maybe I'll switch things up. Maybe I'll run another maybe I'll run another map for one raid, and then I'll come back to underground because it's getting slightly repetitive, you know. Do matka, like regular matka? Yeah, sure, why not? I found two 150 drum mags for the whatever, so I can just bring those two. What the hell? I'm out of shotgun shells. What the hell? Yeah, stoner drum mags. Yeah, I found one in that purple, and I have one from before. So might as well. Even though to refill one of those takes like a really fucking long time for some reason. This is not my spawn! Yay! Right, because I spawned in this exact area. Oh, fuck me. Oh! Right. I keep forgetting I'm out of shotgun shells. I need a wire spool. Why can't I find a wire spool? You know, the craziest thing to me is that I kept running Island the past few streams thinking that it would get me really solid it would get me those to get me the GPUs I need, even though I don't really need GPUs because if you're collector hunting, you need a teammate. I mean it. Oh, is that what you're asking me to do by going Matka? I mean, I don't really run Matka for a collector though. That's the thing. When are they gonna add just a flashlight? It sounds incredibly useless, but I think it would be cool to do this. It's got good loot. I mean, I know Matka's got good loot. I also do have that one quest that I need to visit, that I need to do. It's like get the. Oh yeah, and then there's the key card that's on that should be at where the Maka guy spawns. Right, my exfil is here. Oh, this one. Wait, that's a purple right there. Almost. Wait. No, this is an orange. Almost missed this bad boy right here. Nice try, eyes. You can't trick me. Ever killed fish or Kurtek? Well, no. Remember when you asked me to do that remember when you asked me to do that tour of the of my bunk? There's a reason why I never mentioned any boss weapons. Because I'm too much of a bitch to be able to kill them. Every time I've tried, I fail. Oh my god. Hackle box. Tape measure. Still remember, Bong always used to have a tape measure on his on his table, just you know to flex the you killed every boss in the game. Well, I'm not. Well, typically when I encounter bosses, it's when I'm not prepared. So I just have like I have like a 2011 or something and like 2 grenades, and that's all I got. That's typically my rates. I don't run rates expecting to run into bosses, and when I do, I just get fucking shredded by them. I don't think I need to tell you why. Yeah. With my head. Well, I already ran the thing there. I don't want beans. Oh, yeah. Another addition to the rip shrine. Yeah. Hey, well, you know what I could do with Matka? I could do a purple. I could do a purple and skull run. That's definitely something I can do. I do have one purple left, and I do have an abundance of skulls. Kurtik's a good start. Kurtik's gun is kind of ass though. One day I was born. No, 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 no. At the age of 4. No, 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 no. My mama asked me a question. No, 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 no. She said, "What the fuck are those?" We are doing. I've made up. I've made up my mind. We're doing. Oh god, this is a terrible idea, isn't it? Do I have one of those sight rail thingies? I do right here. Wait. Could I? No, I can only put small shit on this. Yeah, sure. We can rock this, I guess. Come on, give me the thing. Alright, we'll just go. I don't think drumonics can fit into. Really? Okay. That's kind of weird, but okay. Yeah, that'll work. Don't know why I have the nerd's pouch, but that'll work. Oh my days! What? Okay. Let's read this. Here's a tip for bosses. If you got FM Gym, spray them in the head and legs. You got AP, shoot anywhere on their body, and every shot you gotta aim carefully and hit your shots. Maybe take 15 shots a peek after every peek. Get behind cover, and if you run the boss, run after you stay in spot and eat till they come around the corner. And mainly you're gonna rat till they come around the corner. And mainly you're gonna want to rat and camp a spot when it's collector. Ooh, baby. uh. Also, would you happen to know where the House of Scott is? Wherever the I should probably get a better helmet, shouldn't I? I think this is the better helmet. The visor. How's the visor? How's the visor look on stream? Okay, not that bad. Cause I remember I tried to bring the skull to Matka once, and I couldn't fucking find the the place where you use the area for the life of me. So so I just left with the skull still in my bag. Well, that's one of the places that's where I can use my purple, but I know for a fact that the it would be much easier to get in a raid and just show me. Yeah, but I want to find it, you know. Well, I'm sure with how much I run around, apparently without accepting that goddamn quest. Ooh. Ooh. What the hell? It's a war zone already. The church? Well, I'm pretty sure I have an idea of where the church is. Shoot, this way. How much am I carrying in weight? 53 kilograms? Jesus. I couldn't even carry that amount of weight in real life. That's the church. I need this. I forgot to bring water. Is this not the... Interesting. His ass was not in fact the church. I remember putting down phoenixes at this range with the fucking BAR. And yet I can't do it with an ACOG. Fish, it's a clue. I'm gonna burn through ammo real quickly. If I keep spraying like that. Take a left, right here? Alright. Well, here's the church. Where did I get shot from? Okay. Magical. Okay, yeah, I'm at the church. So now what? I'll clear. Hold on, I'll clear the church first. Shouldn't there be another Phoenix with an MP7? That's weird. Where's the MP7? Where's the MP7 Phoenix? I was legitimately under the impression that he was a guaranteed spawn. Hold on, let me just loot a little bit here. I saw what you said. Take a exit the other way. What gun's this? This is the M4 carbine with an ACOG and 150 drum mag, silencer. So yeah, it's just it's just an M4, but I have the 150 stoner mag on it, which that's a lot of bullets. All right. So I'm at the other exit now. Where am I supposed to go? It's not here. 100 for stoner? Well, all right. Maybe this way? Okay, so I'm at the other exit. I'm assuming it must be somewhere around here. Okay, so other exit, do I go back there in that little red light place? Here? Is it actually here? Oh! Oh. Here it is. It here? Oh my god, it actually is here. Do I break the lock? Okay. I've actually never done this before, so I didn't know that you could actually break the lock. Okay, then I guess. That's actually kind of fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually really fucking scary. Well, guess who's gonna be running? This is what's this place? The House of Scott. Yeah, right. The CEO of the game. Okay, well, House of Scott run. Yippee! I'm gonna be honest. I did not know you could break the lock. Most of the times that I've came here, I just shot. I just saw that I couldn't enter, and then I left. Which, yeah, not not good. But back then I also didn't have what's it called? I also didn't have a skull anyway, so I wouldn't be able to enter. What is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Who is this? What is this? Yeah, thank you, man, but what is this? What? Secrets. That's a letter out. What the hell, man? Is it like so you don't get spawn camped or something? Like what's the? Cause otherwise I guess it would make sense, because there would only be one way out, which is through the front door. People could just camp and whatever. Shouldn't there be like a couple streamer items here? There's a knife. I guess the streamer item's not guaranteed, or maybe it's up here. I think that's like a survival guide or something. There's a there's a book bag. Wow. You know, I would be of the impression that if you could come in here in the first place, if you could come up here in the first place, you should be able to get a guaranteed fucking item, but whatever, I guess. Shouldn't you be able to get timeless watch here as well? I believe that's something you should be able to get as well, but I have nothing, but I got nothing here. I got Ricky Dicky Dog Rhymes. But let's see what the purple gets us. What is it? What? Is it up here? Not on the seats. It's not on the ground. Yeah, I think for specifically with how much effort you need to go and do this, you should really be able to get a fucking you should really be guaranteed those items, cause this is a lot of stuff to a lot of you need to get the skull and come in, so you know, it wouldn't be a hard ass to say that it should be, you know. Now my gun looks, I don't think there's a difference, but my gun looks cooler now. That's what spawns. Sucky vault. Well, I think so is this, oh well, I mean it can't be that bad if I got quad knots, I guess. So would you say this one is better, or the one that's at the bridge is better? I'm not taking those. I don't recognize this, so this probably belongs to an M1 SAS or a spear. There's barely any brass in here, so why am I? What the fuck is this? Is this a Barrett? Is this a Barrett silencer? What the fuck? This bridge is better. This ain't a fucking silencer. This is a dildo. Oh look, my that gun that I was shitting on the other day, the VSS Venturas, for being far inferior to the AS Val in every way. Alright, I think that's everything that I want. Anyways, bridge is better. Yeah, it's a VSS. Yeah, okay. Note to self, the other one's better. It's crazy to think that even though I run purples, I'm still just gonna end up selling them anyways. So it's like, what's the point of grabbing them, unless it's like something that's good, I guess. But that'll rarely ever happen. Is this a side entrance to a museum. Yeah, I guess I can enter this way, even though I'm more used to entering through fucking Taurus Raging Bull. I'm more used to entering through the entrance, but oh, never mind then, because I'm at the entrance anyways. Always check the box of one-shots. They could be taking more space from your bag. I mean, that's a... I mean, okay, to be fair, I am carrying a Ragnar, so... How do you know Collector's not here? Thought Collector would be spawning at Is there a visual tell at the entrance? Because I thought he would be spawning inside this area over here. What's the visual tell that Collector is not here? Because you knew before I even stepped foot into the museum. How'd you do that? Tell me your secrets. Scab doesn't spawn. Scabs don't spawn in museum if he's here. That's a really good tell, actually. That is actually really interesting. Because is it like a lore implication that the Collector fucking kills all the scabs when he enters the museum? That actually sounds like a really cool fucking lore implication. That actually sounds really cool and scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like imagine this. You run millions of raids. You're confident you can tackle everything, and then suddenly, unexpectedly, everything is quiet. There are no phoenixes around, and the place is eerily quiet. You shuffle forward, unknowingly, not knowing what to expect. You enter the main hall. You see all the bodies hanging around here. You're used to them, but then suddenly, there's someone right there. That's terrifying, bro. That's really like, oh hey, it's the best gun in the game. That is really fucking scary. Like every boss except fish. Well, fish spawns at night, so just by itself, it's really imposing to come across the fish cultists. Wait, I want to go check for the Panusi. So, you know, it's scary in of itself. Silo, it's dark all around, so coming across Kurtek is also really terrifying. Just, you know, it's just... Hello, TTK Print. Who wants to play? Well, I'm pretty sure Spetsnaz could hit you up, but... I'm mainly a PVE solo type of guy. Wait, I already have a Barrett silencer. Boy, what the hell? Gee, 3 brass piles. Thanks, game. I'm seriously starting to think these days that you pay more for the you pay more for the brass jar than you do the than you do the actual brass in there, because the upsell of the brass jar is surprisingly high. Cause collectors guards don't ever move unless they're aggro. Jesus. What terrifying and interesting lore applications. It's so interesting, you know. I'm not sure if the Tabor devs have lore in mind, but they to be honest, they cooked with the fucking with if this is what it is to meet the bosses. You don't hear footsteps around the bosses there. Yeah. That's really fucking terrifying though. That's so interesting. Oh my god. You think you think somewhere out there in the world exists a I know Tabor is more of a Tarkov-ish game, but do you think it would be possible to make analog horror of Ghost of Tabor? I think it would be, in theory, be possible. It would be very hard because everyone's a human, so you would have to make the collector really scary in some way, shape, or form. But I think it's totally doable. Necro Monkey, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Jesus Christ, I used that much. 556. Hope everything's going alright. Alright, real. Yo, I'll be very hard. Bombastic side eye. Well, I am gay, so I could be. Okay, I think I'll just refill my thing and then go back into raid. You never knew that? Mind if you play a few rounds? Well, I'm doing solos, so I'm sorry, but unfortunately, nah. I'm kinda. Well, yeah, I don't talk about it. I do. The most I do concerning like my sexuality is just LGBTQIA plus in the what's it called, in the in the tags in the fucking under the what's it called, in the Twitch checks, but that's literally it. Like, it's not a personality, so It's not my full personality, so I don't. I need to do viewer rates. I don't like doing viewer rates though. I'm just kind of I'm just vibing, man. Like yeah, it's just this is one of those things where you like you put it in your you put me in your background and or something along those lines. I don't know. And then you go and do something else with your time instead of listening to me or whatever it is. So I need to visit the need to do what was it again? I need to visit the construction site, the museum, and the tent outside of museum.
Jak cię zabił!
Ah, it's the MP7 guy! Yes! MP7 guy! I have an MP7. I love MP7. Why can't I take the Tome of Eli with me? Damn, bro. Why you gotta act all emo when you're dead? Look for rectangles with pipes. That's a construction site. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a general. I think I spawned near that place just now, so it would be this way. Well, okay. I mean, I'm close to the house again, so we'll head there first. See if we can get the what's it called? See if we can get one of the streamer items there, and then we'll head for the museum afterwards. So we're gonna go this way and then go that way. To be honest, I always thought that this was a dead end. What's this? Vlad's blood? What the fuck kind of wine is that? Shouldn't like the timeless watch be able to spawn here as well? I'm pretty sure it should be able to, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can have Viper's hot sauce, Tweak's cheese, and Ranger book. Okay, well, the concerning the other two, they're not exactly rare spawns. I could run into a silo and find them without needing to use a skull to get in. But sure, I suppose. Got tangerines. Ranger boat should be up here. We got a speed loader. Is that in this 5.7? I'll take it. Well, it's a bust again. What a surprise, right? Alright. Let's go visit Brand Construction Site, which is I just realized I've just referenced Zenless Zone 0. What is wrong with me? That's a great game though, Zenless. have automatic on, so I have to physically crouch whenever I do this. You love the boss hunt with me? Well, I don't. See, that's the thing, is that I don't actually boss hunt. I just come across them against my wishes, you know. It's like I'm being held hostage by the bosses. I believe the construction site should be this way. Yeah, I think it is. But I'm sorry, man. I'm afraid I'll have to stand firm on the stance that I don't plan to do viewer rates in the near future. Oh, construction site on Matka. Yes, well, this is the place. Get myself some galvanized square steels. How do you play? I'm new, so I don't know what to do. I can give you a quick rundown. So you open up your menu, and when you're in your bunk, you would have a tutorial area over here. You're gonna want to go through that, but you can but what I'm specifically gonna be talking about is this area over here on your right, which is a market. You're gonna want to go into the market and then buy a gun that you're comfortable with using, bring it into raid, and then you can either play PvP or PvE. Since you're new, I would recommend using PvE, playing PvE just to get a feel for the game. So the basic concept is you go into the raid, you find these boxes, and then yeah, sometimes they contain guns which you can use, and sometimes you can find other stuff like attachments and junk items. And if you want to look for heals, you can either buy them in at the marketplace, or you can find them in areas like here. Also, someone from Twitch is willing to play with you. Lala. So if you drop your in-game handle, this guy can set you up for and probably help teach you with the thing. So if you could just drop your in-game name. There's a guy in one of my other chats that is very willing to help you out with. You'll come across enemies like this. These are bots. These are not real humans, and they'll have miscellaneous low tier loot. Like this guy had a Makarov. You could use the weapons, but they're naturally very weak. So yeah. these are helmet and or not helmet. These are armor. Those ones are armor. They look like armor whatever. So asking his name on the board and put it in chat. Yeah, I'm trying to get it. Lalo, you still there? Don't mind if I do, I suppose. This is the tent outside the museum, and then we're gonna head into the museum to complete the quest. Also you have quests and tasks. Quests are more give more. Quests are ones that give more that give more XP and money to you, and tasks are just small stuff like headshotting bots and stuff like that, or killing players, and they give you very less amounts, but they are easily more repeatable than the Where in the world are you? Is that you? No. Also, Spetsnaz question: how well does grenades work against boss? Did he say his name? Unfortunately, not. I think he might have bounced. Okay. So. Collector's not here. You know, in a funny way, I was almost relieved because I started to for a couple seconds I started to feel that fear of not hearing any anybody in the raid. Not hearing anybody in the museum. Which would have made me actually really scared. Tell them how to add players. They got no. What the fuck is this? Boy, what the hell is going on? What the hell? What the hell, Bobby? Interesting. It seems that the world is collapsing in on itself, and I'm going to die very soon. What do you make of this, man? Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm cheating. I know where you are. Go to stage. Yeah, I see something there as well. What the fuck? Oh my god. The world is revolving. I'm like that one video of that guy of that one girl that like tries to that tries to get through the thing, but the glass keeps blocking her way. I'll take this. But actually, just a little thought. Why did they end up nerfing grenades anyways? Cause I mean, okay, I do remember this one time where someone brought in like 50 grenades and then just threw them everywhere all over Silo, and that low key did kind of piss me off. But was that really a big enough justification for? Yeah, over here. Yeah, it's not here. It's lower than collector. Yeah. So like, was that mean? Why did they nerf grenades then? Was that like a contributing factor as to why they just straight up removed grenades from like viability, or was it something else in general? I need this wire spool. Or did they just decide to nerf them for no reason? I mean, I wouldn't believe it if you said no reason, but boy, you cheating bastard, you turned around and fucking aim locked on me. To make them less stronger so that he couldn't kill them with one grenade. Yeah, but you would typically bring in more than one grenade anyway, so unless you're telling me you can't kill someone with 2 grenades, in which that case that's less so a balance issue. You're not fighting a human, you're kind of more so fighting some fucking some fucking meta human. Alright, I got one more raid in me, and I'm gonna hop off for the. It takes 5. Okay, yeah, that'll do. That'll explain why when I tried to rain hellfire on Kurtek, it didn't really work. That would make sense.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate
That's not the
areas.
right caliber.
Bunkers are no longer considered
That is
secure.
not the right caliber either. That is also not the right caliber. Why do I need 58? What do I have 58? I don't want to use 5.56. What do I have 7.62? I don't even use AKs. Oh my god, the flashlight is on. Collector has 400 health plus 250 on his armor. Yeah, forget about. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know that we were trying to kill freaking Superman over here. I get it's a balance issue. It's just like, you know, what the hell, you know. Really? How much 5.56 did I use? Man, mags are great and all, but Jesus Christ, the amount of bullets you need to refill them is ridiculous. Kurtek has 650 health in turtle. Kurtek has 450. Fish got 235. So fish is the weakest. So fish is the weakest one. Does fish drop anything unique? I can't, cause nothing comes to mind. I know that there's the fish cultist UMP, but that's all I can think of right now. 2 gear techs and a CX8. Gee, thanks game. What? Locate the body bags in. Locate the patio on Matka Mia's night. Look for patio umbrellas and a canopy. Look for graffiti of a fish. Oh, hell no. I'm doing one more Matka raid and then I'm hopping off for the day. Yes, for the day. There's not gonna be any more streams, or for the week. There's not gonna be any more streams for like a whole ass week, cause I gotta go back. I gotta go back to my military. Go back to my military tomorrow. A fish helmet. So there's literally zero. You know, suddenly all of a sudden I understand why no one wants to run Matka. Not Matka. Why no one wants to run Night Island anymore. Not only does it fucking suck. Not only does it suck, the only thing that it's got going for it also fucking sucks. Also, it was probably a result of back when, you know, if you were playing Matka, not Matka, fucking, Island Night on a quest 2, you were essentially fucking cheating because of how bright it was. I remember seeing the screenshot of someone on Island Night one time, and it was just straight up cheating, man. Like it wasn't even fair in any sense of the word. I was absolutely stunned by how bright it was on Matka Day. Not Matka Day. I was absolutely stunned by how bright it was on Island Night. Cause I'm a PC VR guy. I always buy all my VR games on PC VR, because PC VR is just superior in every way. Hello, Asher loves Tabor. Thank you for following the channel. Connection terminated. I'm sorry that you're hearing this, Elizabeth. I forgot to bring a what's it called? The thing. I forgot to bring a skull, but oh well. If I don't have a skull, then I can. Oh shit. Then my run route is gonna be greatly shortened, I suppose. People have 200 health. You mean players or just you mean like players or players or just Phoenixes in general? I mean, I would expect people to have more health than the bots, but Phoenixes, no, I don't think so. I'm not sure. You obviously have a lot more knowledge on the game than I do. I'm here for the lore, not for the what's it called? This singular crate got me in an entire fucking fit. Jesus. Would you say Chris Vector's a good weapon? This is the okay, never mind. It's the Chris. It's the 9mm Chris Vector. It's not that good, I don't think. It's fires fast, and I think that's about all it's got going for it. Oh, killed him. Well, I'm sure I could probably just Google all these numbers, to be honest. That's the thing, I suppose. He didn't even react to being shot. I now fear the museum, just based off of the fact that you said that no Phoenix, that the place goes completely quiet whenever there are no, whenever the boss spawns. It's just so absolutely menacing. Well, I mean, a grenade may do nothing against him, but there's no reason I can't open with the grenade, I guess. Alright, no boss once again. Is that all of them? Fuck, I pulled it too fast. Why can't I? Okay, apparently you can't. I can't use the stuff that's in my whatever anymore. Just making the nerd pouch even more useless than it needs to be, I guess.
Целая да изпълнена секту.
That looks like that. That looks like there's a purple key card there. Yeah, that does look like there's a key card right there. Another MP7. Fantastic. No, that's not an MP7. That's that's just a snake, man. Okay. Yeah, well, I thought so too, and then I was severely disappointed. Bro, why do I keep getting this dildo off fucking I have 1 Barrett. I do not need 3 Barrett suppressors. It's just simple math, man. Pretty good headshot, if I do say so myself. No, I guess there's nothing to do except wait for the museum expo to pop up, and then I can go and play other video games. I inhaled that chocolate bar. What the hell? Man, I've been playing this game for too long. Either that. Yeah, I've definitely played this game for too long. I think Tabor's turned into a horror game for me. I'm starting to see shit behind barrels and getting scared by the. Like, I kid you not, I walked through that door, right? And I literally thought I saw someone just standing here like this. I need to get off this game. My mind is playing tricks on me. I am just unnecessarily scared right now. You know what this is? This is becoming more and more like the problem with playing Minecraft alone, playing Minecraft in a single player world. It's the threat that that in technicality there's no one in your world, but that's the scariest part. It's like Herobrine all over again. I'm 21 and I shouldn't be scared of Herobrine, but goddamn did that shit scare me as a child, man. Plus, I mean, it's not necessarily like the thought of Herobrine, but it's the concept of him, you know, it's PVE. You're supposed to be alone. So the very thought that you may not be alone is terrifying. I'm gonna start a whole You know what I should do? I should totally make a whole analog series about okay, that would be okay, so the storyline is that some guy died playing Tabor. It's not Rips, because that's fucked up. But you know, just out of respect, it's not and then someone's gonna buy a copy of someone's gonna pirate a version of of Tabor, and they're gonna play the fucking PVE version. Wait, can't you put an ACOG on this? Yeah, what the fuck? That's actually kind of weird. And then the guy that died just starts to haunt the absolute shit out of the fucking game. That actually sounds like a really fucking interesting concept for an analog horror, and it's even scarier because it's in VR. So you know, if you're really good with After Effects, you could just be like that, and then you know You just Photoshop a jump scare right behind that pillar over there. That would actually be really fucking scary. I should write that down. Tabor analog horror. Oh man. What did I just sign myself up for? Alright, I'm gonna get off the game before I become said guy that before I become said guy that ends up being that ends up dying and haunting the game forever. I just need to sort out my thing and then I'll be done. Well, I'm hopping off. Spetsnaz, everyone, hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next week. I'll be here till I'm not. And goodbye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I know I'm fucking losing my mind and terrified now because I keep seeing things in game I keep hallucinating things that are in game that are not supposed to be there, and my psyche is going down as we speak. It's like I'm playing like the amnesia game, and my sanity is currently going down as we speak. So yeah, I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye everyone.